Kylian Mbappe's Real Madrid contract revealed ahead of summer transfer. Real Madrid is worried about Kroos and Modric exit's impact on playing style, reports Sport. Real Madrid's Courtois to return after 9-month injury layoff. When will Kylian Mbappe join Real Madrid? Kylian Mbappe is yet to officially decide on his future, but not joining Real Madrid this summer would seemingly be unfathomable given the noise and speculation. Mbappe has already performed a U-turn once on Madrid, turning his back on a move to the Spanish capital to instead sign a new 3-year contract with PSG in 2022, but his desire to play for arguably the biggest club in world football is well known. Madrid president Florentino Perez has been hands-on in negotiations to try and finalize an agreement, though it's unlikely any agreement will be publicly announced until the domestic season has finished. Both PSG and Real Madrid are into the semi-finals of the Champions League, and openly speaking about his future would only serve as a distraction. That means a decision is likely to be communicated in early June, prior to Euro 2024 but after the Champions League final on June 1st. How much will Kylian Mbappe earn at Real Madrid? Madrid's base offer to Mbappe is substantially lower than that of PSG's, offering him similar terms to what was put forward in 2022. A yearly salary worth no more than €30 million is on the table, in addition to a proposed €130 million signing-on bonus. Were Mbappe were to stay in Paris, he'd pocket around €70m gross per year, and would also be in line to receive the €80 million loyalty bonus that was waived last summer after legally binding guarantees were made in relation to joining Madrid for free. Why is Kylian Mbappe leaving PSG? Mbappe has dreamed of playing for Madrid at the Santiago Bernabéu since he was a child, he just hasn't felt ready to make the move until now. PSG has been Mbappe's home since 2017, after he joined from Monaco in what was then a world record transfer worth €180 million, and he's gone on to win everything imaginable in France apart from one competition, the Champions League. Already the club's all-time record goalscorer, Mbappe has nothing left to prove in France, and many believe that he can only be considered as one of the best of all time once he plays in a more challenging league. PSG have cantered to the title in 6 of the 7 seasons that Mbappe has been at the club, with his performance level and goal output suggesting he is simply too good for League One. PSG have the financial muscle to compete with the world's best, but their brand is still lacking compared to Madrid's standing in the game. They are arguably the most reputable club in the world and have housed many of the greatest to ever play football. Real Madrid is worried about Kroos and Modric exit's impact on playing style, reports Sport. Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti is worried about the potential exits of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, and how they could affect his team's playing style according to Sport, which cited anonymous sources. The veterans, who have 5 Champions League titles each, will be free agents on June 30th as things stand because of their contracts expiring on that date. While Kroos said following a 2-2 UCL semi-final first-leg draw that he hasn't decided what to do with his future, SCR reported that he will make an announcement regarding the matter after the return last 4 fixture with Bayern Munich. Earlier this week, OK Diario explained that Modric wants a meeting with the board after the same tie has concluded, and is even considering retirement if President Florentino Perez doesn't offer him a new contract. In the dugout, Ancelotti is reportedly worried about losing the German and the Croatian, who have been shaping Real Madrid's style of play for a decade. They are his references in midfield, and even though playing time has diminished compared to their mid to late 2010s heyday, the Italian has at least one of them on the pitch and sometimes both to dictate the action. Of the two, Kroos has started more regularly in 2023/2024, while Modric has often been frustrated by warming the bench with Arda Güler. In the league, however, Modric has been given the nod for Madrid's last 2 outings in El Clasico against FC Barcelona and an away trip to Real Sociedad. On Saturday, he could make it 3 in a row versus Cádiz as Los Blancos close in on the Spanish top-flight title, and can claim it altogether if they win, but Barca loses to Girona in a Catalan battle for second place. Perez has of course been smart by buying potential successors to Modric and Kroos over the years in the likes of Fede Valverde, Aurelien Tchouameni and Eduardo Camavinga. Yet put simply, the two club legends are irreplaceable, and their absences could be felt in the way that Barca have failed to recover from the loss of Sergio Busquets to Inter Miami last summer. Real Madrid's Courtois to return after 9-month injury layoff. Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois will play his first match for the Spanish club after a 9-month injury layoff against Cadiz this weekend, coach Carlo Ancelotti confirmed Friday. Belgian international Courtois, 31, has missed the entire season with a knee ligament injury and suffered a further setback in March which required another knee operation. Yes, Thibaut is fine. He will play tomorrow, Saturday, after a long period of absence, said Ancelotti. He's looking forward to playing. We're delighted to see him return. La Liga leaders Real Madrid have their first chance to be crowned champions this weekend, although they need a helping hand from this season's shock title challengers Girona. Madrid host Cadiz on Saturday, and if they win and Girona take any points off defending champions Barcelona immediately afterwards, Los Blancos will earn a record-extending 36th Spanish title. Courtois has been back in team training for several weeks, and was part of the Madrid group to travel to Germany this week to face Bayern Munich in the Champions League semi-final first leg 2-2 draw. Asked about a possible start for Courtois in the Champions League final if they reach it, Ancelotti replied, "The final we have in mind is Wednesday against Bayern, in which Andre Lunin will play, and then we will see." In 2022, Courtois was the prime architect of Real's Champions League triumph, proving himself to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world.